Me. Hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday Brunch with Mark Diamond. I am Mark Diamond, and I don't like brunch that much. So maybe some of you like brunch. That would be sweet. Um, yeah, basically started this. I kind of want a place where I can just like chat with everyone. I've tried like a few different methods, and so yeah, gonna give this a shot and see if I have an easier time communicating with people on here. I tried starting a cult, and that was cool. And then my lawyer sent me an email and was like, "Hey, so I heard you're trying to start a cult. That's illegal." And I was like, "All right, cool." So yeah, I'll start it off by playing one that we all know. And I'll probably keep this video up for a little bit. A little later on, I'm going to play a couple songs that are new. So I might take it down after, like, today or something, but we'll see. This song is called Highway 18. 1 second. Driving on Highway 18, moon so bright and it just seems like I could turn off my headlights and put all my trust inside of the light in the sky above us, hoping it pulls me home. Wherever it takes me, I'll go. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? Who do you think we'll be? I fell in love with a blonde girl. I fell in love with the wrong girl. She doesn't give a damn about me. Oh, I've been drinking too much. Come to think of it, maybe not enough. But I don't wanna stop just yet. Oh, so moon, pull me home. Wherever you take me, I'll go. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? Who do you think we'll be? Who? If I had it my way, wouldn't be lost on my own, driving down this road. If I had it my way, oh, you'd be here right now, not in that town. Yeah. If I had it my way, wouldn't be lost on my own, driving down this road. If I had it my way, wouldn't be here right now, not in that town. If I had it my way, wouldn't be lost on my own, driving down this road. If I had it my way, oh, you'd be here right now, and not in that town. Yeah. Who do you think I am, baby? It's always a fun one to play. I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. Like, so I'm like putting my shoes on and everything. Ugh. So yeah, I'm doing it this way instead from now on, instead of doing shows because of the coronavirus. I feel like this is safer. I kind of wanted to answer a couple questions, yeah, these are just, a lot of these questions are like ones I get in my DMs. A lot of them is like, what are the chords to Highway 18, for example? And you know, it's almost easier to Google it, because sometimes, like before my tour that I did on the West Coast, I actually had to relearn a couple of my older songs because I hadn't played them in a long time. And so I just, you know, went to like lyrics, like azlyrics.com or something, and you can find the lyrics to my songs. That's how I find the lyrics to my songs. So yeah, and you can look, I know some people have done chords and stuff like that on YouTube. So yeah, sometimes that's just easier to go ahead and look up that way. Yeah, I think, let me go through some of these questions really quick. Where'd they go? I lost them. That's okay. Yeah, you know, I think like something that I've been trying to work on a lot is community building, which was like, I know I said earlier, like trying to start a cult, or like whether it be a cult or a pack or a whatever it is. Like I spend majority of my time in a room by myself making music. Yeah, I'm from Seattle originally, so all my music, like my first album I put out, War, I basically made that all by myself, just wrote it in between, like when I was going to college in a dorm room, and then yeah, living in Seattle. And I feel like the best music that I feel like I've written, I love collaborating with people. Everyone who I've ever collaborated with is going to think I'm shitting on them when I say this, but the stuff that I write when I'm entirely by myself just like hits me a little bit different, hits me on a different level, which I think might be normal. But yeah, there's a lot of songs that are on their way out right now that I wrote by myself, and so it has kind of a similar vibe as the Lost recordings, definitely. Yeah, so I just want to keep finding people, you know, of course, that, you know, my music can make them feel something. Let me see here, let me go to, let me go. So yeah, like, just a little bit about me. How I, like, got into music was basically through making the Lost recordings. It was my first album. I didn't know anybody. I was working coffee in Seattle at the time, and I put it out, which was in 2016 now, which is like really crazy. And it just sat online for like a really long time. Like it was just sitting there for probably a year and a half. And then a friend hit me up and was like, hey man, congrats on 5 million streams on like Silhouette or something. Which was insane because I didn't even know that like people were listening to it. I hadn't even checked up on it. So then yeah, the next like year and a half to follow after that was basically going from that like 5 million streams point to now like 120 million streams point, which is absolutely insane. So very thankful for that. I've definitely been kind of just like a studio cat the last couple years of my life, and just trying to, you know, get out and play as many shows as I possibly can. This last run of shows I did on the West Coast, Portland was my first night, and the very first night, I'm like, I go to play You're My Girl, and I sit down and I play, and the two girls that were up front, and these are my shows, it wasn't like, this is my first time ever in Portland, so I was surprised to have anybody there. But yeah, a decent amount showed up, and the two girls in the front, as I started playing You're My Girl, started crying. And my honest thought was that I thought that she was crying because she was disappointed. So keep in mind, this is like my first night of tour, and plus my first ever like actual tour, and this was back in December. And so I think I had this like kind of moment of like, oh shit, she's crying because it's not, meeting her expectations. And then after the show, of course, she was very overwhelmed and excited because she had heard the song a long time ago. So I think I'm just more addicted to meeting more of you that I can connect with on a personal level like that. And yeah, it happened to be her first show, and so yeah, it was very special. That was my kind of first night of tour. So it was great. It was really, really nice. But yeah, what was it? So, someone asked me if I was. Let me see. What would you do if you weren't doing music? Golf. I'd be a professional golfer if I wasn't doing music. Probably. I always joke around saying I'm like a failed professional golfer to a musician, and it's half joking because I actually really do like golfing. But yeah, maybe I'll incorporate that a little bit. There's not very many musicians who golf publicly because a lot of people say it's not sexy to golf, and so to not talk about it, which makes me want to talk about it more. So yeah, maybe one of these Sundays it'll just be a fucking live stream of me golfing with my friends, and you guys can watch and stuff. That would be pretty fun. You could also watch the Golf Channel. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, this past week I went to a Kevin Garrett show. So if any of you, hopefully a lot of you know who Kevin Garrett is, but I went to his show at Hotel Cafe here in Los Angeles, and it fucking blew my mind. Like, I feel like today there's so many artists who, use loads of like vocal correction when they play live. For me, I will never do that, only because I feel like all my favorite songs that I have, like in the world, you can hear the imperfection in the songs, and I want that live as well. Like, sometimes like the imperfection of the song is what makes the song so cool, and so I think I'll always like, I don't know, like I had this problem as I'm finishing up my album, and it's pretty much done, but the producer I'm working on most of the songs with, his name's Richard Craker, and I wanted to go back to the songs and just like, because him and I take turns recording a lot of instruments, but I kind of want to go back and have it be me, because I'm not like amazing at piano, I'm not amazing at guitar, but I think back at like my first album I put out, and it 100%, like, you can hear the piano bench creaks in it, you can hear, maybe at some point my vocals go a little flat, and I think that is the coolest thing about art in general, is that it's not perfect. It's really uncomfortable to look at art that is perfect. I don't even know what that would look like, because the world's not perfect, and it wouldn't make sense for music to be that way either. I think there's something like really powerful about chasing after a song. So like, I was just up in Washington working with an amazing producer by the name of Budo, and him and I basically caught this moment, which happens every once in a while. You kind of catch a wave, and you feel like you're just chasing after the song. So it's like almost in a hurry, like you almost feel rushed, like you gotta lay the piano down now, you gotta do all this now. And a lot of the times what happens is, when you're making a demo of something, that demo ends up being like the absolute best take that you could have ever done. I think that's the case with probably taking photos and doing other forms of art as well. But for me at least, like, if I am gonna lay down just like demo vocals or scratch vocals, a lot of the times what happens is that when I go back like a week or two later to lay down like the actual vocals for the song, I can't beat the emotion and that warmth that I did in the first take. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of been like this like journey to accepting who I am as like an artist in general. Like my last two EPs, I love them so much, and I'll be playing those forever, as far as live goes. But this album now is kind of just me moving off of more instinct. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. It's just a bunch of pretty emotional songs. So I'm trying to, move forward with the idea that if it's not difficult for me to listen to, or if it's not hard to play or get through, without being a little emotional, then it shouldn't be on the album. Obviously I'll have fun songs, but even in those, I think those kind of make me emotional because it's you have this one or two moments in the album where the light comes through, and it's one of those you want to be with people and be hopeful and loving people and hugging people. And there's a couple songs like that as well, but those make me emotional too, because it's just kind of just a part of my journey. I feel like I've been very lucky to feel all sorts of emotions in my life. I've been able to feel, real heartbreak. I've been able to feel real love. I've been able to travel a lot, and have an amazing family, and then still have outside family issues and all of those things. I want to collect it all, and I want to be present for all of it. I want to feel it all, and I think I've needed, since 2016 when I put out the Lost Recordings, I really, really think I've needed the time between then and now to just live my life and experience a whole new set of highs and lows, and kind of how I manage that. Because I got this new album out of it that I think is really special. So anyway, enough about that. Jesus, I just went off on a tangent. Forgot I was doing YouTube Live right now. Are you guys still in there? Jesus. Okay. Let me. I kind of made a little organization thing of what to talk about, because otherwise I'll just do what I just did and tangent forever. So I'm gonna show you a little sneak preview of this next song that I'm gonna be putting out into the world. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's do that. I'm just gonna play a little bit of it though. That. That's it. So go ahead and leave comments below. Tell me what you think of the song that I just showed you. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm not gonna tell you the name of it though.
Smoked your cigarette and lost all of your bets, Rita. You blew it all away with a whiskey on the way, Rita.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm showing you. That's just the first verse. But yeah, everything kind of moving forward a little bit to me is I'm just bringing it back a little bit and making it more about the songs than ever, because I don't write that much. I don't write that many songs, and so when I do, it's more so because I feel like I have to do it. I feel like that sort of thing. So this album is full of songs that I think have earned their place in the world. I'll show you the ending of the song now. How about that? Because, yeah, I'll show you the ending. Here we go. You ready? Okay. So that's the ending of the song. It's coming out in March. This next song is coming out in March. I'm gonna definitely. I just clapped for myself because I didn't hear any claps, because it's really weird being in a room with no one else in it talking. So yeah, it's coming out in March. I'm gonna be announcing very soon the song. I'm gonna be playing loads of shows, definitely in Los Angeles area. We're planning a trip to Nashville, so I'm gonna go play some shows in Nashville, in Austin, and Dallas, very soon. So we'll be announcing all of that stuff very soon. But yeah, this next song, keep your eyes open. Yeah, it's just a story about my grandmother, actually. So yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear the rest of it. Yeah, what else we got here? Let me answer some questions that you guys. The thing is that's my phone, so I can't look at the questions that I had on my phone on my Instagram. So let me go to my Twitter, because I know I have questions in my Twitter as well. What is the most important thing to you outside of music? Dogs. Probably dogs, yeah, dogs. What am I grateful for? Dogs. Yeah, grateful for dogs, for sure. Mostly dogs. Yeah, so if any of you are in Los Angeles, I believe on the 30th is the first time I'm doing this, but I'll announce location. But I'm gonna try and do like a Mark Diamond and Friends sort of thing, where people who want to come up on stage and play a couple songs can, and then I'll go up towards the end and like play for like 30 or 40 minutes. I'm gonna be touring with just me and an acoustic guitar and a keyboard, and just keep it really simple for the most part. But yeah, I'm actually here. I posted this on my Instagram, the first part of it, but we'll see how far I get in this. But this is a song I just wrote like 2 weeks ago, and it's about wanting to get out of Los Angeles, because Los Angeles can be a difficult place sometimes. So here we go, everybody. Bear with me on this one.
All the places I could be, there's too many to choose. I'm getting tired of East LA. Oh, I think it's time to move. I'm spending all my money, I'm losing all my friends, and I'll be left with nothing if this don't ever end. Let's just go find a road, follow all the signs that lead to Colorado. Let's just go find a home, maybe settle down for a couple months or so. Colorado, saying things I've never said, doing things I never did. Everybody here is so in love until the next one walks in. I'm spending all my money, I'm losing all my friends, and I'll be left with nothing if this don't ever end. Let's just go find a road, follow all the signs that lead to Colorado. And let's just go find a home, maybe settle down for a couple months or so. Colorado, yeah, Colorado. Take me to that place I know, take me to the hills where my mother was grown. Let's just go find a road, follow all the signs that lead to Colorado. Let's just go find a home, maybe settle down for a couple months or so. Colorado.
Yeah, so there's Colorado. I don't know what it is. Haven't even made a proper recording of it yet, but I will. And I have a feeling that there's going to be whistling in it, because I like that. And I have a feeling that in the music video there's going to be a tumbleweed going by, because that sounds nice. Yeah, I have so many songs that I'd love to show you, but I'm going to space it out. I'm going to do this every single week on Sundays, and just come on and hang with you and talk with you, and yeah, just tell you what's up with my life and what's going on. Yeah, stay tuned for the announcement of this next release. It's going to be a really special one to me, and yeah, we're working really hard to get it pushed out to as many people as possible. So if you're willing to help, let me know. Just message me. I try and get back to every single person. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing the Mark Diamond cult thing, because for some reason when I said cult, like I've been trying to be like, yeah, Mark Diamond, my hummingbirds, are they, what are they? What are my fans? But when I said cult, I received like 40 or 50 emails literally in the first hour. People were like, yes, I'm joining your cult. And I'm like, okay, Jesus, that is cool. So yeah, I get emails every morning now from fans calling me a cult leader, and that's cool because I did it to myself. But I have, like, my manager is currently trying to talk me out of starting a cult. So my manager and my lawyer are trying to talk me out of starting a cult, because they're like, when you're 50 years old, do you want to be known as a cult leader? And I kind of do. That's actually, but a good cult, like a good cult. I want to prove that there's good cults out there. Most of them are bad, don't get me wrong. I don't want to get, like, I don't want to get the wrong idea. Cults are bad, usually. Cults are, like, horrible. But not the Mark Diamond cult. It's a bunch of really nice people. But I might call it the pack or something, like a pack of wolves. Get it? Because we hunt together. But I'm a vegan, so I don't really hunt. Yeah, we'll figure it out, and it'll all be okay. I can't wait for you guys to hear the rest of this next beautiful song. Yeah, I might sign off and get back to work here. I think this could easily just be a thing that I do every single week, where you guys just sit here and watch me send out emails and write songs on Sundays. It sounds fun. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank you for listening to me, and yeah, I will see you next week, and then, hi, Catherine. Well, thanks again, guys. You know what? I'll end with this. I'll do this. Let's do this sound. Is that a better sound? I think it's a better sound. Don't worry, I'm not pulling up the lyrics here, but I also am pulling up the lyrics here, just in case things get out of hand while I'm playing this song. Come to, yes, Annapolis, absolutely. Also, when you guys tell me to come to your cities, tell me, like, where you want me to play as well, because that's super helpful for my team and I. If there's, like, a venue that you think fits my music, like, I really, really like intimate type settings right now. That's definitely, like, where I want to play the most. It's just very intimate. If you live in Los Angeles, like a venue like Hotel Cafe, that sort of thing, where it's just dark and intimate, small stage, and I can make sure that, like, I don't know, it seems personable and I can talk to all of you guys after the show. So yeah, let me know. If you tell me what city to come to, also tell me what is your favorite venue that you want to see me at. I feel like I need to play at least part of this song. Because you know, it pays my rent, that's why, this song. So, I feel like I should play it, only seems right.
Tell me, does he know you're laying here with me? 'Cause your heart's inside my hands, but you're too afraid to leave. Tell me, does he know you're laying here with me?
No, not the right lyrics. Fuck. It's the wrong lyrics online. I know this part.
She said, oh, I gotta let you go. Oh, I gotta let you go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, sorry. Whoever wrote the lyrics on Google for this song got the lyrics wrong, I think.
Tell me, does he write you a song called You're My Girl? No, I sing about you every night, all around this world. Tell me, does he hold you the way I used to? Oh no, I've gotta let you go. I've gotta let you go. When it's late and you can't fall asleep, and you've had a little too much to drink, give me a call. You say, I just wanna hear your voice, please don't hang up the phone. You whisper, I might have been wrong. I said, darling, I'm already gone. I've gotta let you go. I've gotta let you go, babe. I've gotta let you go.
Alright, there's that. Sorry about that rough intro. I haven't played this song since I played it up in San Francisco on the last night of the tour. Alright, I'm out of here, you guys. I'll see you next week. Be kind, and yeah, I love you. I will see you very soon. I don't know how to end this, so this might be an awkward exit. Okay, I think I just pressed the X. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.